Hi, my name is Dan Smith. I'm one of the physiotherapists at Scunthorpe Hospital. Today we're going to look at your bridging, which is an exercise that we use a lot for many different reasons. It's a good core strength and core stability builder. It's a good exercise for working strength and a little bit of control through your hips, your glutes, your knees, your ankles. So much involved. Going to push you back down into the mat as you do that, and then we're going to try and move your pelvis separately to the rest of your body. Nothing else should move during that time. You can tilt your pelvis both backwards and forwards and back to neutral. Once you've found your middle, the pelvic tilt that we want to do to begin your bridge is that forwards tilt there. And if we're to go any further into that movement, we'd go into your bridge movement. So from the bottom, tilting up and back down. So progressing on from your pelvic tilts, we're going to continue that movement. And this is where the other muscles of the body become involved. We're going to tilt the pelvis just as we did in the pelvic tilt, and then we're going to carry on peeling the back up off of the mat, so that we're lifting your bum up in the air away from the floor. And it's all done with smooth control. Your feet, your knees, your hips aren't moving away from each other or towards each other. And it's slow and controlled on the way up, and slow and controlled on the way down. Our next progression with your bridge exercise, we're going to look at some marching. This one particularly aims at the muscles in your bum, your glutes muscles. So we're going to tilt and bridge upwards. We're going to make sure we're really squeezing those bum muscles, and then we're going to lift one leg in the air and down, and a second leg in the air and down. Again, focus is on control at this point, so we're not letting that bridge position dip down. As we take one leg away, you'll feel that your body wants to push and roll, and that's what we're working against with the control to make sure that doesn't happen. And the next progression of bridges we're going to look at next is we're going to focus on an eccentric control of your legs. So we're going to bridge up, we're going to take one leg away, and then we're going to very slowly lower down using the one leg that's still in contact with the floor. Finally, replace that other leg back to the floor to join its friend, and then we can go up again and repeat. So we can do alternate legs or same leg. It's that control that you're after all the way through. And our next progression with bridges is to go for a straight single leg bridge. As it sounds, we're taking one leg out of the way, and we're going to do our same control bridge, lifting up and coming down using just the one leg. And the next progression we're going to look at with a bridge is we're going to bring in a little bit of hip rotation and control there. So I've tied a loop of band around my knees that's going to provide some resistance. This time the feet are together. We're going to go up into our bridge position with control, and then we're going to separate the knees, pushing against the resistance band, holding that position and coming slowly back again. If we go out again there, where you'll feel the pressure is that you'll want to dip down. We've got to hold the bridge position as well as separate the knees. And then finally down. And our next progression from a bridge is a foot raised position. In this case, we're using a BOSU, which is a bit of gym kit, means both sides up, and it's basically like half a gym ball, and it allows a little bit of instability work because it's dome shaped rather than flat. You can do this on a bench or a box or a step, anything that raises your feet up off the floor to allow a little bit more movement. And if you're really brave, you can try this with a gym ball, which is even less stable than the BOSU we're using today. All the rules are the same, so we want the feet hard down into the platform, and we're going to control the hips as we go. Bridging upwards, keeping that element of control, so you can see on an unstable surface, we want to control that wobble, and back down, nice and slowly. Again, lifting from the pelvis, driving up, squeezing the glutes, and back down again with control.